One of the biggest question marks on San Francisco's roster headed into the 2025 season is what they're going to do at center. Sure, they have Jake Brendel, but according to PFF, he gave up a pass block grade of 55.1, which is 51st among 64 active centers. And with San Francisco set to make Brock Purdy their franchise quarterback, they need to get him protection so he can have longevity in his NFL career. This fact was further highlighted in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs' offensive line just being dominated by the Philadelphia Eagles' defensive line. What I think this shows San Francisco without a doubt is the importance of a strong offensive line. So in this video, I want to go over a potential replacement for Jake Brendel, but a player not many people probably think of. I'm not going to talk about Ben Bartch, but in this video, I'm going to talk about their second-year player, Drake Nugent. Last year, coming out of Michigan, he actually was a finalist for the Rimington Award, which is given to the nation's best center. While Nugent is short for NFL standards, coming in at 6'1.5", he makes up for it with his ability to get to the second level. He ran his 10-yard split in 1.83 seconds and his 40-yard dash in 5.23 seconds. And once he gets inside the player's pads, frankly, he's just not going to let go. He's extremely sticky in this aspect. He keeps his hands fighting throughout the entire rep, and rarely loses once he gets inside the defender's pads. So in this video, I want to break down Drake Nugent's film on the year, his strengths, as well as his weaknesses, the areas he needs to improve, and why I really think he could end up replacing Jake Brendel. Starting out in the passing game, initially you can see how Drake Nugent is able to get those double underhooks I was speaking about and never lets him go. As we watch this play one more time, I want to focus on his feet. They're never stagnant, he's matching the defender, and this allows him to keep a pretty strong anchor. And entering year 2, he should just continue to refine his technique in the passing game. To go along with his footwork, Nugent does a good job of keeping his hands active throughout the play. On this play against the Saints, for instance, you can see how every single time 97 tries to fight him off with his hands, Nugent is responding accordingly and stops him from getting really any pass rush move going throughout this entire rep. In a similar way here against the Raiders, this defensive lineman is attempting to use a double hand swipe on Nugent, but because he's able to catch it and then uses a hand chop, he actually causes this defensive lineman to fall to the ground. This is excellent hand fighting for a rookie that was undrafted. And when he doesn't have a man he's directly responsible for blocking, he does a great job of looking for work throughout the rep. Like here against the Saints, he's able to block this guard's man and give the quarterback enough time to get this ball off. Another impressive aspect to Nugent's game is his ability to deal with stunts. Here for instance, he's dealing with 2 defensive linemen barreling down on him, so he wisely passes off 91 to his guard, takes on 97, and gives Brandon Allen plenty of time to throw on this play. Another important factor for a center's game is how aware of a football player they are, and Nugent is extremely aware. Here for instance, he's able to quickly adjust to 92 dropping off in coverage, almost instantly picking up 62's man and giving Dobbs enough time to throw the beautiful touchdown on this play. Moving on to Nugent and his run blocking, probably his best aspect in this part of his game is his ability to get to the second level. Often this can spring runs in San Francisco's outside zone offense. Here for instance, Nugent gets the initial push on 52, helping the guard out, then makes his way up to the second level, not only blocking 53, but getting in 47's lane, which really springs this run from this running back. This doesn't mean I think he was a complete player in year 1 though, as I think he needed to add strength headed into his second year, which isn't uncommon for offensive linemen. There were also some plays like this play against the Saints where his head shot down and he just needs to refine his technique. But overall, headed into year 2, I'm really excited about Drake Nugent, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him pushing for that starting center job. But I'd like to hear your thoughts down below, and it would also mean a ton to me if you could like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.